From the great halls of their house, there are assembled three who hope to one day be the world's greatest driving heroes. Created from the cosmic legends of the universe comes our team captain, the Vision, Bill Fisher. Their soon-to-be Wonder Woman, Vicki Fisher. Our Captain Marvel and head flight trainee, Jennifer Skripchuk. And our Batman, the master of tools, gadgets, and all things mechanical, our mild-mannered soon-to-be billionaire, Alan Danvers. Their mission, to fight injustice, share what is right and wrong, to get you out of your house and come out racing with them, and serve all mankind. They are the Garage Heroes in Training Team. Dominating with Dawson.
All right. Well, speaking of Vicky's Miata, I thought there's something we talk about routinely, but we've never defined. So I thought it would be a great thing to bring to Dominating with Dawson. So, guess what? What do you need? Anyway, we talk about car handling a lot, but I don't think we ever talked about what car handling means.
Okay.
Ben.
Oh, damn it.
All right, Vicki, what do you think?
Car handling.
Yes.
Oh.
This is going to be fun.
I know. Car handling to me is
Miss Jargon here. Go ahead.
I know. It's car control. Car handling is car control.
Well, car control is a result of the way your car handles, right? Like the way how well you're able to control your car is going to be a function of how well your car handles. Like the guys who drive Formula One cars can control those cars minutely at extremely high speeds because their cars are set up to just be extremely good handling race cars. The way a car handles, in my opinion, refers to the way that it takes turns, how the car works its way through turns, how flat the body stays or how much it rolls or dives, how the car absorbs bumps, how the car, you know what I mean? Those are sort of things when I think of as far as handling. Where are you jamming your hand across like a spaceship in a 50s movie?
Stop and start.
Stopping. Oh yeah, stopping and starting. I guess that's part of handling too. The way it stops. So, I think a car that handles well, absorbs bumps without a lot of movement of the car's body, right?
Mm-hmm. Doesn't get upset.
Goes around corners without the car's whole body and chassis hiking up one side or the other. If it stays relatively flat through cornering, that's a car that's handling pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
If it rotates willingly, that's a car I would say it's handling very well. If it's hard to get rotated, like it's understeering or it wants to over rotate, I wouldn't call that good handling. I'd say other cars have some handling problems.
Mm-hmm.
We're saying handling like handling bumps, handling curves, right? Like literally, Isn't that what handling is? It's like, how does this car handle this thing or this thing?
Mm-hmm. It does. Which means
Hey!
I gotta put my teeth back in my mouth in order to finish pronunciating some of the words I'm supposed to be saying.
What?
My life as a professional podcaster is over. Which like a professional, wait, to be a professional, you have to make money, so I'm still safe. Anyway, what would your preference be, Ben? Like if you were the characteristics of your handling car, because a lot of people talk about oversteer, understeer, neutral steer.
My personal preference is a car that is more prone to oversteer than understeer. I would much more. I mean, even to the extreme, like I would take a car that I would much rather have a car that has extreme oversteer than extreme understeer. Coming in or going out in the middle, I don't care. I can work with oversteer. Understeer is a depressing nightmare that you really can't do a whole lot about except for just trying to sort of move your timing of different things around to try to make the best of what you have. But like I can fly anywhere in the car that'll oversteer.
Yeah, I can't wait for this. Miss Vicki, what about you?
About setting up cars?
No. Do you want a car that oversteers, understeers, neutral steer? What do you want?
Oh, this topic again. I mean,
Let's go back one more step.
I
Do you know what oversteer and understeer means?
yes, I do.
Okay.
So I would say that I would prefer to have a car that understeers.
I could be heartless and say why, or I could be very nice and let you go.
Yeah, go ahead.
Why?
Why?
Yes.
I just think I can probably recover easy from it. It's just easier for me to control.
It is more predictable, and
It is
it's gonna be
predictable.
it's gonna be less out of control, and you're gonna have a chance to see what you're about to hit. Whereas if you're doing a bunch of stuff in a loose car, you're likely to be ass first into whatever you just messed up.
What do you think? Sticking with the understeer, my dear?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, just like assuming a late apex is the safest strategy for every corner, like a DE does. Sometimes setting the car up to kind of understeer for everybody is not a bad idea for endurance racing. You asked about me. I'm crazy. You know what I mean? My whole team's not crazy. My whole team's not crazy and bizarre. It doesn't like weird things like going to the grocery store and nothing but my underwear and oversteer. But yeah, so I mean I think if you're setting up for a group, setting it up with some relatively mild understeer or as close to neutral as you can is not a bad idea.
Well, that's what I'm thinking is that if you have, well, hold on, just that if you have a lot of different levels of people that are in there, then you don't want something that's too crazy.
Mm-hmm. But going back, Ben, when you go to the store in your underwear, what you should do now is go to the store
all the time
in your underwear with your Dominating with Dawson Flash Dawson shirts.
Yes, of course. They'll be part of the red. Maybe just the shirt now. Maybe
just the
shirt. Switch it up and have only the T-shirt. Like, sir, that shirt is not as long as you think it is.
It says extra large, not extra long.
Are they short shirts?
No, they're fine. They're not, we're not going back to the 70s with half shirts and cut off jeans. No, we're not doing that. No. All right. So where were we? What are we talking about? Handling. Okay.
Handling.
So Miss Vicki.
Setting up cars.
So Miss Vicki.
Yes.
Do you like a car that understeers more because you're always worried that your tires are going to leave you and you're not going to be able to recover? Why is this?
I have a hard time having faith in tires. I'm sorry, I do. I have to get comfortable with that. It's an ongoing issue that I have.
Well, you're in a phase where you need a good enabler in the car with you. Somebody to sit right seat and go, hit it, let's go. And like somebody who knows what your tire can do and will help you, just prompt you to go and go. It's okay to trust me. We can do this.
Mm-hmm.
If only there was a right seat in her new vehicle.
I do need right seat help.
You do.
I do.
You do.
I do.
You do. I know.
I mean, I hate to sound like I'm some sort of instructing messiah, but I know personally of a lot of people who have just sort of been able to sit there and like you sit in the car with them and go, let's go. And all I'm doing when I instruct for most people is just enabling them, going, yeah, we can do it. Let's go now. Now's the time. Let's get it. And they don't believe me. I'm like, yes, hit it now. You can go.
That's what it is. And I think that's what it is.
You need to go right seat yourself too.
Yeah, you take rides too, but having somebody prompt you and go, yes, it can do it. It's because you're not going to do it yourself. I don't know. Unless you're like me, unless you're like, I saw this car that's just like mine do this, and I saw him, I saw his brake light come off and heard him get on the gas, and I'm still on the brakes way past that. You know what I mean? Like, unless you're kind of adapting and picking up real time with what you're seeing other drivers do, if that's not taken, then it might be time to have somebody sit there and go. I have to have a right seat cheerleader just helping you get your timing and your confidence kind of lined up with what your car can do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you need a little cheerleader in there. You need a skilled cheerleader who can tell you what you can get away with.
You just want to be part of. Let's see what the limits are.
Mm-hmm. And trust me, the person is not going to ask you to do something. They're not going to ask you to do something they don't think you or the car can do because they don't want to die. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like they're going to work with you. Somebody can help you a lot. I think somebody can help you out this plateau with just a little bit of good-hearted cheerleading. Bill, good-hearted cheerleading. Bill,
I got this. I'm in. I earned some brownie points a couple weeks ago.
He did. Actually,
Whoa, great.
We did lead follow, and he did
follow lead,
and he did really well. So
It sounds like you're working your way closer and closer back to the right seat someday, Bill.
Well, I believe the sentence was, and I'll even take you in the right seat if I have to.
Gosh,
I'll leave.
was it?
Come on, Bill.
That's what she said. And she didn't
Is it
realize she
ready?
said it, but I think she
No.
thought she was being really nice to me. But the way she put it
No,
was,
I just.
and
I
I'll
just.
even take you if I have to.
If I have to, I think
Come on, Bill. I'll even take you. Come on, let's go.
is it. I think it's just this week that the episode where I did some marriage therapy for you guys came out, and I was just
Mhm.
listening to that, and it was such a funny episode. But then I realized, like, the more I listened to it, because I thought I was just kidding around the whole time as we recorded, but the more I listened to it, I was like, no, I got way too serious with y'all about that. It sounds like it might have paid off. I don't know when we recorded that, but maybe it paid off. Maybe I was an effective intercessor in y'all's little.
Yeah,
you never know what-
it was like Ben somehow slipped into our counselor.
It was weird. It was weird, but I hope it helped.
You never know what Dominic Dawson does. It can go anywhere.
We go to the grocery store in our chonies. We do marriage counseling, whatever it takes.
Mhm. You know what we're going to have to do, Ben, soon?
What's that?
We're going to have to take Vicki to the Church of the Tire so she gets some faith in her tires.
That's right.
I do. I do. You know what? I need to go back onto
It's good, Ben.
I need to get
You want
back
to say
onto
slick track?
I do.
Slick track is what
Slick
you want to
track.
say, don't you? Everybody
I
else in the
do.
world calls it a skid pad.
Yep, she calls it a slick track. Yep, I know.
Slick track, baby.
Get bad.
You know
Need
what?
to get back on one. But yeah, I need somebody in the car. I gotta get somebody in the car.
Even me.
It was my goal, but it didn't happen.
Yeah, you kind of blew that one. You know what I did though? It's coming out in 3 days from when we're recording. I put the Dominic Dawson goals for Vicki episode out early, so that the next episode is what we actually did. So people will hear the day before what you thought you were going to do, and then the day after what you actually did. So I thought it was hilarious.
It was awful.
It was awful. Hello.
I never got into the car. I never got into the training, but it was a great weekend. Oh my God, it was such a good weekend.
It was.
It was an amazing weekend.
Very well.
Fantastic.
All right. Well, someday Vicki will like an oversteery car or a neutral car or something, but we'll figure it out. We got time. We got time. You know what? We need some ice racing. That
will unlock your loose dreams.
Exactly. As she goes tail end first into a snowbank. Very well.
It's all fun. It's all fun and games on the ice track.
Yeah, until you hit Frosty. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Captain's log supplemental.
So, Miss Vicki.
Yes, sir.
Do you remember when we were watching those WRL events and some of those grid life events where you used to see the in-car video and it had like the cameras seeing front and back, but it also could see all the telemetry and everything that was going on?
Mm-hmm.
You know, most of the ones that we liked were taken by the Sentinel system. Remember James came on our podcast earlier?
Right.
You know, we have no excuse since he lent us one for trial and demonstration purposes. We should actually probably put that in one of our cars. Maybe two.
I really think we should.
I think we should.
I know.
Because then we'd look like the immature endurance racing team that we are. Oh, wait, I mispronounced that, didn't I? Sorry, my bad. We could
So what does the
have-
Sentinel system do?
We could have 3 cameras with picture-in-picture. We could have, if we ever get the AIM system to work, open invitation to anybody from AIM to come on and give us a little bit of love. We need some help. And then we could have all our telemetry on there. And then we can have it streamed live into the paddock or around the world to our millions of fans. We're apparently very popular in Kenya right now. Don't know why, but that's fine. And it can integrate all the available race statistics from like Race Hero and everything. So we could actually see how we're doing on video. We wouldn't even have to carry around our phone anymore. Live.
I love it.
Rock and roll some more.
Yeah, I'm gonna go put some laundry in the dryer and come right back.
Okay.
It's right here.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
So do it
Hold on.
while you're walking, or no?
No, give me a minute.
All right. I didn't know. Well, geez,
It's gonna
Ben
be
gets
no-
up
it's
and
gonna-
Vicki just escapes. She's like, whoosh.
It's gonna be noisy. You don't want this.
Oh, who knows? Like I haven't had to edit this episode already.
Jesus. Yeah, like when I used to sit there and just like organize nuts and bolts, not realizing how much noise it made.
those weren't fun, but beggars can't be choosers, Ben.
At any point, you could have been like, "Hey, dumbass."
We can hear that, right? Oh yeah.
Shit.
I thought you just paid attention when I talk. Did you see the pictures I sent you?
I did. Those are awesome.
She seemed happy.
That's good.
Yeah.
Was there also a romantic element to it?
It was 25th anniversary, and she's wasted half her life with me. I sent you 9
Nice.
pictures. I'm not sure if they came through as 9.
I saw one.
Okay.
But wasn't there something like renewing vows or something?
What's that?
Did you guys renew your vows or something?
Oh yeah, we did that too.
Sweet. I didn't want to ask and be like, "Oh no, I called that off."
No, we did. I can actually. What I'll do is I'll share the video of us doing it. It's actually pretty funny.
Yeah, I'd love to see it.
I think it's like 1 minute and 45 seconds or something.
Now I've got that much time
Yeah, I think you might be able to squeeze that into your schedule.
in my day.
Oh, she's back.
Congratulations on. Oh wait, she's not back.
There she's
Hey,
back.
There I am.
congratulations on your getting married.
Again.
Same guy. That's kind of who knew.
Impressive.
Who knew it would come right back around to the same guy too? That's crazy.
Oh my gosh! Right.
Must be something to it.
Ah,
He keeps
was-
He keeps the tub so clean with this.
yes, he
Sleeps in there with, like,
does.
That's right.
Like a
No
fleece
dust.
blanket.
Cleanest tub.
No dust in that tub, buddy.
Mm. Yeah, it was pretty incredible.
Yeah.
It was
Great.
pretty incredible.
I'll send you the Dropbox link, and you can go through there. There's some videos and stuff you can watch. It's kind of
Cool.
fun. You can watch her first seconds driving the car as she pulls out and does a fishtail. It's amazing.
Is that thing? So what year is that car?
99.
Okay, so it's not the VVT. That's probably good.
She's having fun. You're
I
gonna
am
have to
having
get.
fun.
You're gonna have to get a little go in it, Ben.
I know.
You know, as long as the seat's not slammed up against that steering wheel, I'll be good.
Yeah, we'll take care of you. We got this covered.
Yeah,
know,
I have to do
um,
some carving on that seat when I get some free time.
I believe it or not, pretty goddamn good in a Miata.
I would say so. You will be the reference lap, shall we say?
Yeah, the car looks great. I'm sure it's a blast.